people or situations that you are drawn towards right now. So this will come in under one of your main values. When you have values and actions, so if our values and our actions are not lining up and we're not moving in congruency, and say we're kind of crossing, so the values and actions aren't lining up, it equals guilt and shame. To yourself and to be in alignment with your own value, like once that even crosses internally, you'll feel that density of the guilt. I sometimes feel the feeling and think, where am I out of alignment? What others reflect in you is a way to find your values as well. So if you're really nurturing, caring, people say, oh, you're so calm and strong, whatever those things are being reflected usually means that you really take pride in those things. So it's something that's important for you. Through the week, we're going to observe ourselves, observe the times where when we're uncomfortable, observe the times where things don't seem to be, or we feel that shame or that guilt come up. And so that can be, in that observation can be, okay, what is my values and my actions lining up here? So we're going to kind of watch this through the week. So there's primal needs of belonging and self-connection. So when we go back to this self-abandoning thing, the self-connection we can disconnect from at a young age and meet the needs of everyone else, just so we have belonging, because it's a survival thing. And so the belonging piece we choose when we're children. So this develops, and then we take it through our whole adult life. So into all our relationships, there's just, like I said before, people around attunement, people that are hypervigilant and people that are more in the egocentric. So they can only really think about themselves, whereas this one will read every little tiny detail in a room. So the way we work through this is to find what our values are. So this is why we're just starting to explore that. And then self-trust. So to trust that feeling, to know when we are out of alignment and how to just simply shift ourselves back in. So the way we do this is by listening to emotions and sensations of the body. So when we feel that guilt rising up, we take a moment to notice and just talk to the guilt. So not with the mind, but I feel the guilt in my chest. It feels like it's grey. It's swirling around. Some people might even get dizzy. Some people might feel a heaviness in their throat. Their throat will feel like it's closing. You'll have some kind of sensation linked to that feeling. So giving yourself what you need. So around knowing our values come the needs, as you can see how they're kind of like dancing with each other nicely. So anytime there's change, our needs can change, the way we show up changes, and that can be really scary for everyone around us. So that's also nice to keep in mind, and to say soothing things as we're shifting as well. I'm going to be doing this from now on. How do you feel about that? It feels really important to me. So it turns into zooming out. Okay, this is important to me. This is what my need is around it. And I'm going to ask for it without expectation of it being met, because I know deep down I can meet it within myself. Yeah. And so we also have needs around saying no, relaxation, rest. Rest is a big one. So whatever these values are, they have sets of needs to them as well. It's all linking back to when we're children, how our parents dealt with us, and why what's coming up now is coming up for all of us. We need to bring our awareness to it through the week and explore it. But instead of, we can ask someone to meet a need, but we can't expect it. So that's the tricky thing. As much as you want that person to do it, maybe it's because your dad never did it and he's a male, and so you're reaching in for that. So rather than reaching out for our needs this week, we're going to see what it feels like to reach in.